Hey everybody, Tom Tzak here. So we were supposed to start. We got Jordan over there as well. You see him on. We're doing our lifestyle Maui open houses, the virtual open house. And sorry, we're a few minutes late. This is the first time, and we're just working out all the bugs and trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. But so today we're going to do a couple open houses for you, and we're going to be showing you Kamaole Sands, two one-bedroom units that we have in this complex. Unit 5108 and unit 6204. I'm in 5108, and I will start the process. And we'll take you through this listing, and then we'll flip it over to Jordan and take you to that listing. We'll show you around the grounds a little bit, and then we'd love any questions that you might have about the properties and what we can answer or what information you'd like. So if that's okay, I'm going to flip my camera around. Any questions, Jordan? Anything you want to add?
No, yeah. If anybody jumps on, please give us any questions. Hey, I want to see this. I want to see that. Just let us know. We're able to see the comments live, so feel free to chime in. If we're doing a terrible job, let us know. We'd love to hear that too. But yeah, we're doing this for the first time. We thought it'd be pretty cool, and Tom's got his camera flipped around. He's in unit 5108. I'm in 6204. They're both listed at 579.9, so right under 580,000, and they're both vacation rentable units. So Tom, go for it. You can take the lead. Kenny, if you want to maximize Tom's screen, if that's possible, you can do that so you can do the tour. There you go.
So here I am outside. I'm just going to give you a little bit of the outside. This is the back end of Kamaole Sands. It's an all concrete building. It's unit 5108. And in this unit, they have gone in and done a bunch of renovations. They have put in new tile floors. Hey, Jordan, you have the listing in front of you. What year was this complex built?
It was built in 1983.
1980.
Yep.
So it's time for some updates. You can see in here that they've got really beautiful hardwood floors in the bedroom. The bedrooms on these units are on the back of the unit. The floor plans on the one bedrooms are almost all, I think they're all identical, but you can see it's a big space. That's a king size bed, 2 nightstands, 2 table lamps. There's a back window, and then in the back they do allow you to put a portable air conditioner that's vented outside. So that is a really popular feature for these. These are rentable units, so the renters really like to have that air conditioner in the back bedroom. And then up in the corner, television and big, really pretty furniture in here, and then a master bath. Oops, I forgot to put the toilet down. Shame on me. Jordan, go hurry up and do that in your units before you walk in them.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do that right now.
Hey, everybody. Which you can see granite countertops, shower tub combo in the bedroom. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this is the closet. These units also have a safe in the closet. And then they did something pretty cool here. This is another closet that they've locked off and next to the bathroom, and they use that as an owner's closet. So it's always nice to have owner storage in the units, and for when you're not here, you can put your personal stuff that you don't want in the guests to have access to. Another thing that they've done here in these units long ago, this was just an open space. This owner, or one of the previous owners, put in cabinets to create more storage in the entry foyer. And then this was typically wood, and they painted that out. It really looks nicer as it's painted out. And then we go to the bathroom, and they did another cool thing on this unit. They put the sliding door. This door for the bathroom was always in the way. So they put a door with a little simple latch, and then the washer dryer are in the unit, which is nice. And by putting this door on, they've privatized this space into the bathroom. And then, again, a shower and the bathroom. There I am again. And this one has had the shower has been redone. And you can see it's all clean and fresh, and which is nice. These were, when they were originally built, they were that little 4-inch brown tile. Not the most attractive product. Hey, Letty Ann, thanks for joining us. And now this is the kitchen. I was going to say washer dryer. That's a refrigerator. I'm new at this. And then kitchen that's got tile countertops. These are updated, and then all oak cabinets, and then stove, micro, and dishwasher. And then, hey, Letty Ann, am I going too fast or is it looking good? So then we come into the dining or the living room, dining room combo. And again, this is a great space. These units are super popular rentals. Big TV on the wall, little dining area. And then you can see into the kitchen. A little mirror right there. And then a couch that turns into a bed. It's a pull-out couch. And this unit is $579. And $579, and it's included all the furnishings. And then here's the front room AC. And then out back, this is a lanai, and great little space. And what I love about this unit is it goes right out to the lawn, and which is a really nice pool area. The landscapers are getting a lot of work done now that every place is shut down. And I'm looking over right towards the building that you see what I'm facing. That's building 6. And that's where Jordan's at right now. So, hey, Jordan, you want to take it away? Because I need to get a drink of water.
Sure. Great job, Tom.
Thanks.
Hey, guys. So I'm going to show you Unit 6204. I'm actually going to flip the camera around real quick.
Hey, Jordan, you got the
get
paperwork over there. Letty Ann wanted to know how many square feet.
Yeah. I got it. It's 818, so 818 square feet, which is pretty big for actually one-bedroom units and vacation rentable units in Kihei. One of the largest one-bedroom floor plans that you can find in Kihei. So I'm at 6204, and so this is actually a second floor unit. So when we get out to the lanai, you'll see there's a little bit of different vantage point. You can actually see the pool from here, so that'll be pretty good. This is actually, Tom, it's the same owner, correct?
That's correct.
So some similar kind of style and furnishings and stuff, a little bit different, but really well done. This is the back bedroom on this one. It's actually flipped from Tom's, but it's the same floor plan, so basically just reversed. Again, with these vacation rentable units, a lot of times, most of the times they come fully furnished. These two do come turnkey, correct, Tom? They're ready to go?
Yes, ready to go. There's some personal artwork in here. These folks are from Chicago, and they're raging Chicago Cubs fans, so they might want to take some of their Cubs stuff. But other than that, for the most part, it'll all go with the unit.
I love this shower curtain.
Yeah.
Katie, thanks for watching. Let us know if you want to see anything in particular. So these units do have. Where's the owner's closet, Tom?
I think I'm not sure on that one, but one of them is to the right of the master bathroom door, and the other one, and then there's a closet to the left of the master bathroom door. So if you go back in the bedroom, and you stand looking into the bathroom, is it a sliding door going into the bathroom?
Yep. So it's on this side, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So when you slide
this is the owner's closet. You can see the lock up here. So behind this door is a closet about maybe half of this, because the shower goes into it. Oh no! Right. So this is the full owner's closet back here. So it's pretty nice if you're renting out the unit. You can keep your personal items. You have a designated space that guests and renters can't get into. So that's pretty nice. Definitely nice to have, especially one that's that big. Letty Ann had a question about the unit dehumidifier in the bathroom. That's bedroom. Sorry, that's actually that's actually a portable AC. Tom pointed out in his unit. This one has it as well. So you can't have wall units in the bedrooms, but you can have a portable AC. So these are actually really good. They're quite effective. And then they just vent out to the outside here. So definitely nice to have when it hits the hotter summer months.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
One of the other things you can do on these particular units, you can put a split unit so that you can put a condenser out in the storage unit on the lanai, and you can run the wall units in the front, in the living room and in the bedroom. So that is another alternative. It's just dramatically more expensive. It's definitely prettier, but you're talking to two AC units in a one-bedroom unit in Kamaole Sands. It's probably about $800 to $1,000 for the portable units, and it's probably $8,000 for the split units. So, but just choices.
And another thing about Cam Sands and these units that's nice in the one bedroom is they actually have the second bathroom. Not all complexes have two bathrooms, so it's really nice, especially if you're renting out to and you have guests, extra guests staying, especially on the pull-out and whatnot. They have their own bathroom, which is really nice. So similar renovation to Tom's unit as well. Nice and clean. We got a closet back here, and pretty new appliances. It looks like. Tom, is that correct? I think these are.
Yeah, they've been updated. I mean, these guys have owned these units for a long while, and they've been taking good care of them. So they keep them up to date.
Yeah, and then come out into the living room area. Actually, there's some patio furniture, so that would actually all be outside. I didn't want to risk moving it and breaking it, and that would be very bad. So just keep that in mind that that's not usually there. That's actually out on the patio. But nice big living room area in these Cam Sands units. Again, most, if not all, they should have a sleeper sofa, which this one is, which is great, especially if you have guests coming in and overflow guests and whatnot. And so this is what I was talking about. So this is actually the lanai, which is at a higher vantage point. Tom's is a ground floor unit, which some people prefer. Some people do like this, being above the ground floor. And this one's great in particular because you're actually over the pool. You're not too close, but you can really get a nice vantage point here, especially if you have kids and stuff that you want to watch, but you don't want to go down to the pool. This is like the perfect spot for that. Tom's over there. I see. Can I zoom in? I want to zoom into you, Tom.
I don't know if you can or not. I'm waving though. But can you show the pool? I tried to go show the pool, but I couldn't. When I got that far, I lost my internet. So maybe Kenny can pull up the 3D picture if there's one of the pool. I don't know if there is or not, but or we can get you pictures of the pool.
Give me just a sec. I'll pull that up for you guys.
Kenny, if you want to go back to my camera, unless Tom is showing something.
Oh, I didn't know I was on the camera.
Oops, my bad. Sorry.
So yeah, Cam Sands pool area is really nice. It's one of the bigger pool areas in South Maui. The complex, as you look too, I have more of a vantage point out here. Really, really lush, really nice, well maintained, and it goes down to the front, and that's actually Kamaole 3 beach right across the park. So we do have a special treat if you guys want to see it in a second. We actually have video that we took of Cam 3 that we'll show, so you'll be able to see the beach down there. But as you can see, it's a really short walk out here. You can literally walk on the side out the parking lot. The parking lot from this unit actually goes this way. Walk right across the street to Cam 3. Great family beach. And,
hey, Jordan, about that
like
beach
said,
too.
Yeah.
One of the cool things about that beach is there's a big green grassy lawn park in front of the beach, so it's a great spot for parties and for people to hang out. At the beach. So take them back to that storage unit on the lanai, that's good to show, and where the AC pops in too. So all the outdoor beach storage. And Jordan, that closet is where you would put the split AC unit too. If you decided you wanted to do that, it would go into that same closet, just so people know.
Right. And that's cool too, because not all vacation rentable complexes allow split ACs to be put in. So it's nice to have the option if you want to. So yeah, that's this unit. Tom, did you want to show anything else in your unit, or should we show the beach real quick, or what do you want to do?
I think right now let's put Kenny on for anybody who's watching, and let's show them, if you can do that video from across the street, Kenny, that we did.
For sure.
And that's me right there, because I had to be close enough to do it. But that's the beach. That's the beach park, and this is 360-degree immersive video. Kenny, can you manipulate it?
I can.
On this? Look at that. But it's a huge park.
Yeah.
And
really
this
nice.
is,
That's it. Right across the street, you can see the building, right?
yep, exactly. That's where we're at right there. So,
You can
and
look up.
then the beach is obviously right between the grass and the water. And do you have the other one when we were right on the beach, Kenny?
Let me take a look. What I do have are our virtual tours, which can definitely get us straight to the beach. Would you like to see those?
Actually, sure, that'd be great. Let's go to take the virtual tour to the pool. Right. Oh, that's what I wanted to say too, Jordan. When I went out to the pool, they are right now tearing up all the decking on the pool, which what I've noticed in a lot of properties that I'm going through, they're doing a lot of work that normally would be difficult to get done when there's a lot of people here. But so they've just jumped on getting some of this work done. So the whole pool deck is getting completely redone right now. So that's a definite bonus. So,
So actually,
any
first,
questions out there too? Pardon? There it is, right there.
yep.
Yeah,
Well, this is the pool we were talking about earlier.
right. Yeah, and it was after they closed the resort down. I took that picture, so there's no lawn furniture on it, so it's sort of funny looking. Ah, there's the one on the beach. Yes. So
It was a nice day.
yeah, it was a gorgeous day.
Do we know that guy?
Hey, who's that guy?
Yeah, I know. There's another video down the end of that gangway too that I made that I was able to hide, but not this one. So yeah, we'll quick talk about that's what we're doing. We've also got what we call a Maui Minute, and they're 1 minute immersive videos, and then we'll have that up on our website pretty soon, just for people to escape to Maui for a minute. Kenny, is that stuff they can find somewhere right now?
Yep, they can find some of them on our YouTube page right now, but pretty soon we'll have a page on the website. But if you just search Lifestyle Maui Team on YouTube, you'll find them, or My Maui Minute. Either way, we have a few of them up there that are very peaceful.
Yeah, yesterday I just recorded a couple more up in Kapalua and at the Lahaina Boat Harbor, so I'm hopeful that will turn out well.
Awesome.
Yeah. Kenny, we got anybody out there with us?
We've got some
Yeah, I
people.
wanted to ask anybody out there. It sounds.
Pardon me, Jordan?
It sounds a little laggy to me. I wanted to ask anybody out there. I don't know if it's out there too. So if anybody's that's watching, is everything okay? Or are we kind of choppy? Tom, when you're talking, it's pretty choppy. So I just want to figure that out.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, Kenny, did we have some people watching?
We do have some people watching. No questions right at the moment, but we do have people here.
All right. Well, if anybody has questions, that'd be great. And Jordan, let's also we'll do another walkthrough in a few seconds. But I wanted to talk about the other activity that we're doing to try to help our local restaurants. If you're gonna just throw a plug in for our restaurants right now, that'd be cool too.
Kenny, maybe is when your screen is gone and maybe it runs smoother. I don't know. But anyway,
okay.
So we got our brand new. Is this reverse or can you see it fine? Let's see. There we go. Is it the right way?
Yes.
You're good.
Okay. So we got our South Maui takeout bingo that we're doing currently. We're trying to get some business to local restaurants that are staying open during this time, support local businesses. So we've got 25 squares here, 25 great restaurants that you can either, if you're here in person, go visit and try to get a bingo. I didn't know what a bingo was until we started doing this. But yeah, get a bingo and you'd be entered to win a 250 grand prize gift certificate giveaway at the end. There's also, Tom, what is this? The other giveaways that we're giving weekly. Where you go, keep your receipts. Also post it to social media and tag hashtag South Maui Takeout Bingo. Is that correct, Tom?
Correct. On Instagram, if they so every week we're giving away two $25 gift certificates for people who enter that week, the South Maui in Instagram, and they tag the restaurant, and then they tag hashtag South Maui Takeout Bingo, and then we'll see that because we're searching that hashtag. We'd love you to tag us as well, and we'll be drawing for 2 random gift certificates. The other thing, if you're on the mainland, you can just go online, buy a gift certificate online, take a picture of your virtual gift certificate, post that on Instagram, let us know that you're supporting the local restaurants, and we'll enter you into the drawing. And in fact, if you want to just do a complete bingo, just pick 5 restaurants in any of the bingo paths and buy 5 gift certificates, submit that, and we will enter you. So you could get 5 $25 gift certificates and have a chance of getting them all for free. And it's really all about just helping our local restaurants out. I've got a bunch of friends that own restaurants here in Maui, and they're doing their best to keep some variety of food out there for us, to be open, to be on the front line. So I just think it's so important right now for us to be supporting them. And after watching the news for the last couple of days, I think that we're probably going to start to see some of our places opening up and maybe give the restaurants some opportunity to have on-site service. If you go there, and if they open it up, you can use your receipt and go there, eat at the restaurant, and that works. We called it Takeout Bingo, but it's takeout, eat in, whatever. It's just we want you to spend your money with our local restaurants. So.
Yep. And this is running through May 31st. So, if you're interested and you have more questions, reach out to us. If you want a copy of the bingo board, we can send it to you, even if you're on the mainland. We got some really cool places. I always get really hungry looking at the list because there's some really good spots. So, yeah, it's all about supporting local businesses. And they're all, the cool thing was just how excited, when we dropped off, because we physically went and dropped off, and got in touch with these people and the owners and stuff. And they're just so excited just to have, just hopefully more business coming to them. It's been tough for some people and stuff like that. So any way we can, we and you can help is appreciated.
Yeah, and I think we started doing this. People that ask me, why are you doing this? It's like, well, we're not doing a whole lot of real estate business, and we wanted to be proactive and help our community. I'm also part of the food bank, so I think that food and sustenance is the most important thing for everybody, and if we can do that to help that's what it's about. And I'd love to mention, since we had it on there, and we'll take another minute on this, Jordan, and then we'll jump back in and do another couple tours through the property if anybody's just joining us. But the restaurants, there's 25 of them. They have the bingo boards there as well. But Kihei Cafe, 808 Deli, Fabiani's, and if they have multiple locations, it doesn't matter. If you go to the location in Kahului, we don't care. We just want you to spend some money with them. Anyway, Da Kitchen, Coconuts, Thailand cuisine. Go ahead, Jordan.
Wing Kings, Pico Cafe. We've got Mulligan's on there. I mean, there's such a good variety of everything. I mean, it really will be really cool.
Isanas.
Yeah, which has really
Pita Paradise.
On mine right now. So Pita Paradise. Yeah.
Anyway, also you can also find the board and the directions and the rules at www.tomtizak.com/bingo. So we'd love you to participate, even if you're on the mainland. Jordan, you want to take another walk through and show them around if there's some new folks in there that maybe open some cabinet doors this time and
Yep.
see what you can do? So, that was a pretty mugshot you gave us there, Jordan.
Oh, thanks. Try my best. Let's go this way this time. So, again, nice little lanai area. Usually this has a little table, dining table, chairs. I didn't bring them inside, but they would be out here. It's great to really be eating outside. A lot of people eat most of the meals when they're on vacation outside on the deck anyway. So really nice spot to do that. You get a little bit of ocean view over here, which is great too as well. And again, looking over the pool. They do, Tom, I don't know if they're probably not doing it right now, but I remember working open house and stuff here. they do it on Wednesdays. They would do this cool complex Mai Tai happy hour thing. I'm not sure if they're still doing it or we'll pick that back up, but it's pretty cool because on Wednesdays they would have a bunch of people out there and something, just kind of a fun thing for people to do when they're outside. So it's cool when you see complexes that are doing community, complex community oriented activities.
Yeah, I think it might be the concierge that do that, and they have like a pool party, and just to let people know what's available. So it is a great idea, and it's a big complex. There's somewhere in the neighborhood of 450 units in Kamaole Sands, so it definitely feels very much like a resort, and I think that's why people love renting these units. And there's also tennis courts that we haven't. We're not going to be able to show you because I don't think I have pictures of those. And then a real cool fountain in the middle, and then there's barbecue areas where everybody meets up and can barbecue out as well. Sorry, I took it away from you, Jordan.
No worries. That's usually covered. That was for the water heater again because there's not really much rentals going on currently. There's some things that we're. What
I think they did in all these units, which I think was smart, was they came in here and they opened everything up, opened all the closed cabinets so that they get airflow, because it's really a great thing to do. So, hey, Jordan, I don't know if I can reach that door on the unit I'm in because I'm a little shorter than you.
So this is the cupboard that Tom can't reach. So just so you guys know.
And there's locks on that too, so that's where the owners could lock if they wanted to, like a liquor cabinet or something like that.
Yep. A lot of storage cupboard space within these units, which is nice too. Some when you get to units that certain units have a lack of storage space, so whenever you have a vacation rentable unit with a decent amount of storage space, that's always a really good thing.
And Jordan, you're just walking out of the kitchen right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So this is the living room on this side. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Blew everybody's eardrums. So yeah, again, this is the guest bath or second bath, as you call it, hallway bathroom. Maybe that's a better way to say it. Stackable washer dryer, stand-up shower in here. I think the other one has a tub in it. Some people like having a tub. I'm not sure. I'll double check on that.
Yeah, it should. Not all of the units in there. And I think this one has the tub still, but some people have pulled the tubs out. But in the bedroom, there's typically a tub.
Right. This is also cool. I mean, there's a lot of this one, like we mentioned, these come furnished. There's a lot of cool Hawaii artwork. There may be some exclusions, Tom. There are some, right? Especially, I think there's like tubs stuff, which
typically.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Again, these do have a lock too. So if you were inclined to want to have more owner storage, otherwise, it's usually some linens and other odds and ends in here, which is nice. And then come out to the bedroom. Again, these are a little over 800 square feet, which is really a good size for one bedroom vacation rentable in Kihei. So quite a decent amount of space. And this is the bedroom, bathroom, and there's a tub. Nice little cool personalized tile, tropical feeling in there. I'll walk out to I didn't do this last time, but I'll just do this just so you can kind of see. Another thing about Kamaole Sands that's really nice is this concrete construction. A lot of people, owners, and I've talked to owners and had owners that really like and only look for concrete buildings. Really well-maintained complex as well. And this one is nice because it's close to the elevator. And this complex does have elevators, which is nice if people are wondering and need that. Right out to the parking lot here. Got a little bit of Haleakala view on this side, so you can know where we are. And yeah, so that's pretty much it on this one. Tom, if you want to did you want to do another walk down yours?
You bet. So a couple other things that you were just talking about walking out. So some neat stuff that we have in camps or the location. If you walk up to the street, which would be South Kihei Road, and you were to turn to the right, just about less than a block down is the Fred's for Taco Tuesdays, 808 Deli. There's a new little pizza place in the back there in that complex. And then a little bit further, you get to I think it's called the Kamaole Plaza, which is where Coconut's Fish Cafe, and then some souvenir shops and a Whaler's General Store. And then right next to there is Rainbow Mall, where there's a bunch of restaurants and a bunch of more souvenir shops. One of our real estate company offices is in that strip mall. And then just next to that is Dolphin Plaza. There's a bunch more restaurants. There's Pizza Hut and Cafe La Plage, which is on our bingo card. And That's a Wrap, which I think is on our bingo card as well. And so there's the point is, right from these units, within 5 or 10 minutes, you can walk to a bunch of different restaurants and bars and souvenir shops and little convenience stores and multiple beaches. There's 3 beaches to the right. There's another beach to the left, Kiavakapu. So there's it's got a great walking location. So many people, when they come on vacation, want to, not just jump in their car and drive, but they want to get in there, just get out and walk around. And it's just a perfect spot. The other neat thing that people don't realize, it's South Kihei Road. It's a beach road. There's people traveling up and down, and they have the really coolest crosswalks now. They put the little flashing lights so that you push the button, and it's a lot safer for people to cross. I know it might sound silly, but really it makes a difference because you want to make sure people stop and it's safe to get across the road. But I will say, too, a little thing about Maui. If you're sitting in or trying to pull out, it is more common that somebody will stop and let you pull out in front of them than they will keep going by. So it is one of the most amazing parts about being a resident here on Maui is there's so much aloha. So I'm going to flip my camera around.
Tom,
and I'm going to sort of, you bet.
Yes. So another cool thing about Kamaole Sands is very close to, right on the border of Kihei and Wailea. Not actually in Wailea, but you're right on the cusp. So there's also, a ton of great beaches. You're quite close to the coastal, what is it called? The coastal boardwalk that goes along all those hotels. Really great place if you want to go exercise, walk along the beach and stuff throughout Wailea. So you got both sides that you can walk down to South Kihei, towards the north end of South Kihei, and then also to Wailea. There's like Sorrento's as well, and Five Palms restaurants, which are great oceanfront dining restaurants within walking distance of Kamaole Sands. So, yeah, just wanted to add that as well.
Oh no, that's great points. And I'm just sort of giving you a little bit more detail. That's where the water heater, the door is pulled away from there, so give it some airflow. And this particular unit has a mirror on this wall to bring more light in. And the walls, I don't know if you can tell, but they're sort of like they're not white. They're more of like a Swiss cream or Swiss mocha color. So you can see. Oh, Jordan, I can reach the cabinet doors. These are not locking ones. 508 doesn't lock. The one that you're in does. Look at that. I grew. Stainless steel sinks, under cabinet appliances. And then here's our pantry again. So these are great spaces for storage, for guests when they're here. They're pretty much wide open. And again, another thing that I wanted to point out was this barn door. I think was one of the smartest. Having sold a bunch of these units, that barn door really makes a difference for this closet here, and for the bathroom, and that allowed them to put the big washer and dryers in. Normally, these units have those mini washer and dryers, and there's not mini, but it's stackable. And then right there on Jordan's, it wasn't up, but I put the picture back up, and that's where the fuse box is. And then more locking cabinets on this unit right here, like in Jordan's. It's pretty much the same. And then in the back, this has got a security screen door, so it locks and it's metal, so you can give people who don't want to use AC, it allows them to have the windows or the door open and still be secure. Not that we have a whole lot of problems here in Maui, but just peace of mind is always a good thing. And then again, big guest closet right there. And then the owner's closet is behind this sliding door. Normally it's a swing out door, and they changed it so that it's a sliding door. Again, a great upgrade into these units. In here, tub and the new tile around there. And then this unit has updated countertops and cabinets in here. And then a big bed, like I said, king size bed, the AC unit back there, and just a great little space. Pretty protected from the parking lot because you can see that the structure of the stairs and everything is right behind us. So it keeps some privacy from that space as well. So I'm going to take you out to the back lawn to show you the walkout. What, Jordan?
Is that your keys jingling? Sounds like you're like a cowboy or something. Spurs on.
I did wear my Spurs today.
Okay,
I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. So I'm just walking right out onto the lawn right here, and you can see, which is really cool. So a lot of people love this particular unit when they have kids, so that the kids can come right out of the unit. They can be right here, and you can see that's the lanai for this space. And
maybe after that, can you pan around to show you're pretty close to the pool too, right?
Yeah, but the problem is when I get over there, Jordan, I lose my connection and it goes all fuzzy. I already tried to do that while you were on before, and it was breaking up. So, all right, Kenny, how are we doing it there? Do we have any questions? I'm assuming we don't because you would have posted them.
Yeah, no additional questions. It seems like right now you guys are doing such a good job of explaining that people don't need to ask any questions.
Oh, gosh.
You gotta cool it a little bit. Start leaving some mystery.
Yeah, there you go, Kenny. Thanks.
I got something that we haven't mentioned yet, Tom. Maintenance fees, that's probably going to be a common question, even if people are watching.
Oh, yes.
Maintenance fees for both of these units are at $589, so right under $590 a month. And for those of you that don't know what that typically covers, it's the basics, basically everything except usually electricity and also property taxes or any mortgage you have. So water, sewer, trash, common area maintenance, exterior maintenance of the building, hazard and risk insurance, as well as I believe Cam Sands says basic TV cable, nothing fancy, but
right.
So basically everything except electricity, property taxes, and if you have a mortgage. So yeah, anything you want to add to that, Tom?
Yeah, and these are vacation rentable. Not all condos in Maui allow vacation rentals. And when we say vacation rental, that's 6 months or less, and most likely we reference it as a daily vacation or daily rental, which a lot of people now are familiar with Airbnb and VRBO. But there's a lot of property managers. These particular units are managed by the front desk here. The Castle Resorts manage these 2 units, and they are booked. Typically, they're the hardest units that I've had listed because they're always booked. So this is they do really well in the rental program, and people have specifically requested these particular units for different reasons. One is like yours, Jordan. It sort of sits up. It's got some more airspace out front, but the owners, a husband and wife, when we were talking about which one to sell, they said, well, I want to sell 5108. The other one said, no, I want to sell 6204, because they both like different units. And they're that nice. This particular 5108 is so nice because it has a big lawn out front, and it just has a real sense of privacy in this particular unit. But I think back to the rental part of it. This property is really good because there's so many units here that gets so much exposure that there's a sense of frequency when people are searching for a rental. They keep seeing Kamaole Sands, Kamaole Sands, Kamaole Sands. And I think it's also important to talk about location within the complex. There's 10 buildings. I'm in building 5, Jordan's in building 6. And what I always like to tell my clients is I love this complex with the buildings that face into the center court area, which would be buildings 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Building 4 looks out over the road, and building 8 and 9 look into the adjacent property. So it's a little different feel because you feel the tropical sense of the property is way more enhanced when you're looking inside than when you're looking out. And the other thing that I like to point out, and I sold these units to these owners, is, you can control, you have a degree of control over what's being planted in front of you and the trees and all of that stuff. When you're looking out over other properties, you completely lose control. So any thoughts on that, Jordan?
Yeah, I've always loved buildings, especially 5 and 6, the ones that we're in, just because it's also tucked towards the real back of the complex. The closer you get to South Kihei Road, you are prone to road noise in any complex you're in. Some people don't mind it. Some people, are okay with it. I've had a lot of buyers that say, no, I want to be as tucked back as possible while still being able to walk down to South Kihei and being close to the beach as I can. So I think we feel like these 2 units are really, really in prime locations, I think, in the complex as a whole. And that's something, you'll see from complex to complex. You'll find out that there's different sections that, depending on what you're looking for, you want to find exactly where you want to be within a complex. And that's something that, Tom and I can help you out with, and that's the kind of local knowledge that you don't get on Zillow, Realtor.com. When you're searching blindly from unit to unit, looking on the inside of units, you don't necessarily know where they are in the complexes, what the complexes look like. So we're trying to do videos like this to kind of just help you get a better feel of the complex too as a whole, as well as these 3 units that we have listed. So.
Right. The only thing I hear right now from these units is the birds singing outside of your unit, Jordan. It really is. And I think Jordan is so spot on. You can go on to all of these search places. You can go on to our website and search, but you don't really get a true feeling of, you'll look at the unit and they're exactly the same floor plan. But if they could be 50 yards apart, and one of them could be sitting right on the road or, right on a parking lot, and the other one is looking right down the green belt at the ocean. And so it's so critical to have an idea of what else is involved with the unit you buy, and then having somebody that you can rely on to give you the straight scoop. And that's what, I think we try to do all the time.
Yep.
So.
We're got anything else you want to cover, Tom? I think we're approaching that 12. We got anybody else on, Kenny? What's happening out there?
Any questions? I think
I'm
we're still
not-
doing a good job, Kenny.
I think you're doing a great job. I want to live there now. But no, we don't have any additional questions at the moment. I did have a question. I wasn't sure if you may or may not be able to answer it. I got a puppy right behind me here. But I was curious, Jordan, you mentioned that a lot of potential buyers prefer buildings that are fully concrete, and I was just curious why. I was going to comment that myself, but I changed my mind. Is there a reason?
Again, it's all a matter of preference. Some people, for one, sound-wise, the concrete construction prevents a lot of noise that you get in other complexes that are all wood, and not to say that wooden complexes are bad. Also, we do have termites here in Hawaii. If you didn't know that, you will hear about that. It's not, oftentimes people are like, oh my God, there's termites everywhere. No, there's not. You have it tested, or you have the unit inspected as part of the escrow process. I would say, Tom, what would you say? 8 out of 10 times there's no termites, even probably more than that.
Probably
but
more
with
than
concrete buildings, obviously that gets eliminated. So that's another reason. And also, just general maintenance of the complex usually is easier to maintain over time. Wood does rot. There are termites and stuff like that. So, all those reasons as a whole, I've heard from buyers that I've had some buyers that are like, I want a concrete building. And that's not always the case, but yeah, that's, I've heard that from, quite a few people. So.
No, I think that those are all the valid points. And, it's all relative though. Concrete buildings, you know, this concrete building tends to be a little bit more expensive than the wood building next door. So there's trade-offs. Some people want to be next door because they want to save some money. It's like, I'm okay with wood. Some people say, hey, I want to be in this complex because I like the big pool. You know, there's so many variables that are involved. And then when we don't typically just show clients one complex, we'll show them multiple complexes, and then it's sort of the best unit becomes a function, and then the best quality, and it's a balancing act. And very often,
location for people that often
right,
remove variables sometimes for people.
Right. So like in Cam Sands, the ocean views are just okay, but it's the overall tropical environment that people fall in love with. There's other complexes that it's like, oh my God, the views are spectacular, but it doesn't have this kind of tropical amenity to it because they're built on hills and you got to walk up and down hills, because that's why you get great views from all the units. So, you know, that's the whole plan, is when we try to help somebody and we do what we call the nickel tour and we take them around, we first figure out what's most important to them. Because what's most important to buyer, you know, Bill and Susie is not what's most important to buyer, you know, Kim and Bill. So and that's the whole plan, the process that we go through. And we try to help everybody out. And I think this has been really helpful to be able to get people inside of the two identical units, but even though they're identical, they're really different. And there's some people that will prefer the one I'm in. Some people will prefer the one that Jordan's in. So if you want to, if you're interested, you want to talk to one of us, Jordan, how do they get a hold of you?
Can reach out to me. My direct line is 808-264-4123. And Tom, what's your number?
My number is 808-280-2055. You can text, email, Facebook, friend us, messenger us on Facebook as well. And you know, I will say that Jordan has if you wanted to look around the whole island or more extensively to the west side, Jordan's actually more knowledgeable. I've been doing this longer than Jordan, but Jordan is really more adept at handling the west side and the south side and Maui. I focus most of my energy on South Maui, Kihei, Wailea, and Makena. But that's what I love about our team, is that if you want, and Jordan grew up country, I work up country as well with residential. Jordan grew up there, and Jordan's got he'd been doing a bunch of business over in town in Wailuku and Kahului. So we can pretty much cover the island. The one place we don't go is Hana. Jordan, I don't know that you've gone out there. It's not something that, it's just it's so far away and we just don't know it. We would much rather, there's some agents that we work with that if you're interested in East Maui, we would love to send you to an agent that can give you great service. We just want to make sure, that's number one for us, is to make sure that whatever we're doing, our clients are getting the best service. So,
yeah, exactly.
All right. I think we're about pow. We're right at the hour, and we started a few minutes late. We apologize for that. If you watch this after it's gone off live and it's recorded, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on Facebook. Just send us a message in whatever link you're looking at it. We'll keep an eye out for it. Or even better, just text us, call us, email us, tom@tomtzack.com. Jordan, what's your email?
It's my name. It's Jordan Kamikawa, JordanKamikawa@gmail.com. I really gotta work on making that shorter, Tom, but it's right there actually. So
there it is.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully this was a great help. And then I think in a couple days on Thursday, we're gonna try to do another one of these. But on Thursday, we're gonna be taking you to two much different properties. One of them is going to be a super high-end condo in Wailea at Wailea Beach Villas, 3 bedrooms, a den. Does allow vacation rental. It generates almost $350,000 in revenue on a typical year. Obviously, this is not a typical year. And it's just spectacular right on the beach. And then we're also going to be doing a house in Wailea Golf Vistas, and it's a super cool contemporary house. So we'll be, both Jordan and I the plan is to be out there again Thursday. I think we're shooting for 11 o'clock again to be out doing this. But keep a lookout on where you saw these links and emails, and we'll let you know for sure.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right.
Oh, we got a comment right
Hey,
before we sign off.
Martina is. Yeah, shoots. We represented them. They have. I can't get to the doggone message. Hey, Kenny, can you read that because I can't?
You got some good feedback, Tom. I can read it.
Okay. Kenny, you're muted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was reading on mute. Thanks, guys. We bought our condo with Tom and had never seen the property before buying. I wasn't freaked out, though, because they're super knowledgeable and thorough. They put my mind at ease.
Oh, thank you, Martina. Appreciate that. What a bonus to get her to show up. I did not pay her for that, but hey, when you come back, let us know. We'll take you out to dinner. So, all right, everybody. Thanks so much. Thanks, Martina, for joining us. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow morning. We're doing our Facebook Live at 9:30. Who knows what we'll talk about? We usually don't know what we're going to talk about until 9:28. So we'll all be surprised. And then we'll be back on Thursday for the open house. And if you're still watching this and you're out there, go out, support the local restaurants, post it on Instagram, on our Facebook, on our lifestyle_Maui. Post it today because we just started this. So this is the absolute best week to get an opportunity to win one of the weekly drawings because we've only got a few people that have posted so far. So it's your perfect day to get it out there and get posted. And so we can give away some $25 gift certificates tomorrow. Aloha, everybody. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys. Take care.